Welcome back to another video, Ham Radio Playground. In today's video, we're going to take our Baofeng UV-5R Mini and we are going to program it via Bluetooth. We've got an Android tablet and no wires. Let's get started. All right, so you can see, it flipped sideways. I was like, why did the screen change instead of being lengthwise? There you go. Now you can see the whole screen. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to go in and download an app that is called Ola Radio. This is the official app from Baofeng. In the book that comes in the box with these radios is a QR code. One for Android devices and one for iOS devices. Choose the one for your device and it'll take you right to it in the store. We are just going to search for it. If I could see this thing, that is not the right letters. Ola Radio. There is a glare on this screen. I might put it up on a stand. Let me move my phone so that I can see it better. Much better, much better. All right, so this is the app we want right up here at the top. As you can see, it's from Baofeng Electronics. We're going to say install. We'll wait for that to go through and do its thing. So it's a pretty easy, once you have it on there, you can register an account with Ola Radio, which we're about to do here in a minute, now that this is completed. Once you have an existing account, you can log into that account on any device that you put the app on there. The biggest problem I have, it does not transfer devices from one login to another. So if I took these radios and I paired them with my phone, when I log in on the tablet, those devices won't be there. In addition, we had named these Thunder and Lightning on my phone. On the tablet, they won't be named Thunder and Lightning. And you'll see why I named them when we did this the first time on the phone. So they give you this little wizard you gotta kind of scroll through and say get started. Then I want you to agree to the terms. Pretty much, you don't have a choice. You want to use the app, you gotta agree. Okay, this is where you can register as a new user or log in to an existing account. So I am going to go ahead and log in to my account. Well, first, we're going to switch the screen because it will show you my password, and you ain't getting it. Almost got me. Go back to the screen share. I forgot that the keyboard shows up on there. Say, yes, we want to agree to the terms and the privacy policy. Yet again, I'm going to say log in. Obviously, if you're a new user, you'd click the register button. It's going to come up with a form asking your name, email address. I think you got to do an email verification, all of that fun, happy. All right, so now it's going to give us some advertisements, some different types of radios. There's the 5R Mini in green. We're going to come over here to devices. And we're going to say add a device. But first, we're going to take our radio and we're going to turn it on. I don't have a good way to show you the radio screen, but we're going to click menu and we are going to scroll down to where it says wireless CPS. It is the fourth item down. And then we'll click our menu button, which is our OK button at this point. And we want to make sure wireless CPS is turned on. See, get it to focus. Oh, now I got to go through it again, right? Because it timed out. And we just want to hit our menu button again to OK it. Okay. Bluetooth is now turned on. You can see a symbol up at the top. Come on, focus. Little symbol right there that shows us Bluetooth is enabled. So now we're going to say add device. And we got to give it permission to allow it to use Bluetooth. And boom, look at that. It found walkie-talkie. That's right. Every single one of these will be called walkie-talkie. Now you know why we renamed them in here, so we know which one we programmed, which one we didn't. We can go ahead and say connect device, because it'll list each one out individually. So now it's asking us, what is our device? So they did change this from the other day when I used it, because the UV-5R Mini was in here. You can see the GRMS version, the 5G Mini. Oh, there it is right now. The 5R Mini is back in here. What I did was auto-detect, and it came up and said Mini 5, which is really not the same radio when you look at the picture of it, but it functioned just fine. So for this one, we are going to go down here and select the 5R Mini, because that is what we have. Now it says, you know, make sure this is the radio you have. That picture does match. It tells us that the device connection instructions, turn on Bluetooth or connect OTG, select walkie-talkie model, click pair, and connect below. Well, in order to get to the screen, we've already done that. I guess you could look them up in that guide when we first got to the page beforehand, but we're going to go ahead and say, yes, we carefully read and completed those instructions. Pair and connect. That's it. It's connected. Okay, we can go home now. No! We gotta download the configuration from the radio to the tablet. So we are going to go in here and we're going to view by clicking on the device. And we get the option of read-write frequency, Bluetooth control, off-grid communications. We want read-write frequency. And it is reading from the radio. The program icon is on there. All right. So now we have our configuration. You can see it's pulled in the channels that we configured the other day via Chirp. And we are going to not touch anything else other than show you a few things before I save this to my tablet so that I can send it to the other radio. So you got all your channel settings. You can go into frequency mode and set A versus B. You can go into the function settings, which is like a lot of your menu settings, and set all those changes from in here. But what I want to do is I want to modify the configuration. So now this takes us to a page that shows all of our channel numbers. And we can go channel by channel, and it'll show us the receive and transmit. If we click on the channel, we can put a note in there. But it's not that helpful like it is in Chirp, where we can see all of the details, right? So we are going to go in here. I guess I could go switch list, and it'll show me a table view instead of these channel buttons. Channel 1 takes me back to that same list we were at before. That is a lot more helpful, because now I can see, okay, channel 1, most, channel 2, K2 SDD, channel 3, OCC, channel 4, KD2 CDY. So you can now make sense of the channels, not just channel 1, channel 2, channel 3. So what I want to do is I want to come over here and say save plan. And we are going to save the plan for a 5R Mini. It's actually going to save it as all. Oh, we got to give it a name. 5R Mini is already there. So we are going to say 5R space HRP. One guess what HRP stands for? Come on, Kevin, it's the name of the channel. Everybody knows that. It's Ham Radio Playground. So we're going to confirm it. Boop, it successfully saved it. So now I want to back out of here. And we're going to go ahead and disconnect this device. I'm simply turning the power off to it. We are going to take Lightning and turn on the power and do the same thing. So as you can see, we have no channels configured. Come on. See if I can do this the right way.
11, 12.
They're all the default that came from the factory, no names. So we're going to go into our menu option again. We're going to go down here to wireless CPS. We're going to say OK. We're going to turn it on. OK. Boom, that activated the Bluetooth. So now we need to come in here and say add a device. And it's scanning, and look, it found another walkie-talkie. So we're going to say connect a device. What kind of device is it? Well, let's find our 5R Mini. Yes, that's the right device. Pair and connect. Oh no! Now I've got two on there that both say walkie-talkie. Both say 5R Mini. The only way to tell which one I'm currently on is it says connected. So in order to do that, we're going to come down here. We're going to go to device details. So I click the three little dots. And you see over here where it says device name? We can change that. And this is why I gave my radios names the other day. So this is Lightning. Confirm. And then we go back. And now you can see Lightning and walkie-talkie. It allows you to easily identify which radio it is that configuration is for. So now I'm going to go into Lightning. We're going to want the read-write frequency mode. And it's reading from the radio. It's got the program icon on there. And now we can see no channel names. These are all the default frequencies that come from the factory. So I want to come in here and go to modify configuration. And nope, I do not. I'm in the wrong spot. So this is where I can see the configuration. I can write, if I want to change something, write it to the device. I want to go back here to my screen and I want to select plans. And now you can see I have this 5R HRP, right? So I'm going to click that one. And I can verify all the same settings, make sure it's the right plan that I want. Look, there's all my channel names. Now I simply just say, write to device. Uh-oh. Legal and safety risk notice. Warning, warning, warning. All the legalese. Yes, I agree. Oh no, my radio's going crazy. It's flashing a light and got some icon on the screen. Come on, focus. Focus! That's because it is writing all of those channels to the radio. Oh, there it goes. It rebooted. And now we have our channel names. That's it. That's how easy it is. Want to go in and modify one of these? So I can come back over here and go to my radio. I could go to the plan. I could do it anywhere. So I don't want to save it to the plan. I only want to modify it on this particular radio. So I want to go into the list and I say, okay, well, I don't want Mutton Hill. So I can come in here and say channel note. I can say don't include in the scan. Right now it's scan add. Don't put it in my scan. Or I can completely wipe it out. Off. Boom. Next. That goes to the next channel. I'm done with my channel edit. So now you can see I can write to the device. I gotta wait for my counter to go down and agree to the legalese again. Boom. So now device not connected. So let me go back into my menu. Make sure my wireless... Oh, see, after we rebooted, it turned the wireless CPS off. Okay, now write to device. Again, wait for my agreement. And hopefully the Bluetooth resynced. Device not connected. Devices. Come on, refresh. Refresh. Oh... me. Why is it? All right, so we're going to come in here. Drag that out of the way. Come on. Or say add. Let it scan and pick it up again. Connect to device. Should auto remember that we already connected to it. 5R Mini. Yes. As I said in my review video, this is a buggy Bluetooth app. At least here, it's not hovered over with some of the stuff on my phone. Like you can't get to some of the icons because of the overlay from the phone. But as you can see, we just had to reconnect, and it lost the name that we had on it. No, I don't want to disconnect. I want to program it. Read write frequencies. So I'm not just giving you the positives. I'm showing you real world what you're going to run into when you're trying to program these via Bluetooth. So now we got to come in here because it just read from the radio, and we got to get rid of, what do we do? Channel 15. Modify configuration, channel 15. Channel 15. Come on. Delete. 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 No tones. Confirm. Turn it off the scanner. And we want to close that. And now we want to write to the device. Hopefully this time it goes through. Nothing like doing things 10 times, huh? Agree. And it's writing to the radio. So now this one will have a different configuration, but we got the core guts from here to here, and then we deleted one channel. So a couple little minor bugs and hiccups, but overall not bad.
Channel mode.
All right, we rebooted.
Menu.
Let's make sure that our wireless is turned on, and it is. So it remembered it this time. I don't know why that last time it didn't remember it. So I could save this as a different plan if I wanted to, if I wanted to have a little bit different settings and whatnot. See, this time it retained the fact that we were connected to it. I don't know why it hicked up on that last one. So some other things you can do. You can have your profile in here with your name. You can set up a community. I think that's all for future use. Other stuff that they're going to have going with it. You can invite others to it. So some of the stuff that on my phone, like you can't get in here to adjust the settings of things because where these dots are up at the top are blocked by like the battery indicator and everything else. And the app isn't rotatable. So when you turn it, it doesn't rotate. When you go into your profile, you have options to like, it's not giving it to me there. I think here you click your personal, so you could add an avatar. And what it would do is you select a photo, allow all. I don't even know what pictures are on this thing. None. It would bring up a screen to crop it, and you couldn't get to the OK button at the top to say you were done cropping it because it was blocked by the overlays on the phone, like where the time and the battery indicator and all that fun stuff is. Okay, I don't want one. But I think they have great intentions with this, but it's you get the basics of it, the whole community aspect of it. I'm not sure what they're planning on doing. But, that's it in a nutshell. We have our radio programmed. Let's go ahead and test out one of these.
17, 18, 19, 18, 14, 12, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, so this one I know has a return on it, so a return squelch. So let me go ahead and flip over to our talking head so you can see the whole thing. So I'm going to go ahead and key up KE2 DFQ testing. And we didn't get anything back. Interesting.
Menu.
In the menu and make sure that our radio settings are set to allow it. So let's look at our squelch. Squelch of 3. And it may just May just be the building that I'm in. Beep. Where is tail? Oh, there it is. So it looks like option 24.
Confirm.
It was turned off. Okay. So now let's...
1, 2,
Yeah, I'm not getting it.
3,
I might not
4,
be getting out.
5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Interesting. So I'm wondering if my building is preventing me from getting out. Just like the end-fed half wave I got on the ceiling, a 20-meter dipole on the ceiling. They don't work. Get great SWRs, great readings until you go to transmit and the radios just go, nope, not happening. All right, so let me put this guy
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6,
6.
7, 6.
All right. Yeah, that's interesting. The other radio is not even picking up that it's transmitting. Let me switch over there. Oh, maybe because they're on the same channel. Huh. Well, ain't that something? All right, so let's go and change
Frequency mode.
to...
Frequency mode.
That worked. So that's interesting that the repeater won't work. K2 DFQ testing. Huh. Guess I got some more testing to do when we do our range testing. Now, I did have one of these out last night, and I was able to key up to a repeater, get the squelch back, verify that it was working. But it's interesting that even side by side, I can't get the two of them to communicate. Maybe something wrong with the configuration. As you saw in the chirp video, if you watched it, we did a quick dump, grabbed the first like 15 and just dumped them into the radio. Didn't verify any of the settings or anything else. We just made it quick and easy for the video. But there it is, real world testing, real world programming. No smoke and mirrors on this channel. Everything's straight up. You see what I see. You run into the problems I run into, the headaches I run into, and enjoy the benefits of playing radio. Alrighty, time to get out of this sandbox, kick the dirt off my feet, get off the playground, and go get some work done. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Share it with somebody you think might find some value in this content. And please, if you're not a subscriber, click that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything other than a couple seconds of your time to click that button. Every time I look at the statistics on our videos, we're running anywhere between 85 and 95% of our viewers are not subscribers. And many of you are return viewers who haven't subscribed. Obviously, you like the content. If you enjoyed this video and you've got some feedback for us, throw it in the comments. You didn't like this video? No problem. That's okay too. YouTube gives you a thumbs down button. Click that sucker. Let me know what we're doing wrong right down there in the comments. And if there's a video you want to see us make, let us know. Either email me, hamradioplayground@gmail.com, or throw it in the comments below on any one of our videos. We'll see what we can do to make that video happen for you. Alrighty, till the next one.